Fear. Along this whole entrepreneurial journey and encouraging others to get on video, the fear actually never goes away. It's your relationship with fear. It's all about having the fear. And I have a hashtag that I love to say, hashtag do it scared. Whether you're going out into an interview, whether you're about to get on video or ask for a raise or ask for an introduction, we all experience fear, but do it anyways and have your heart beating and pounding and then still do it, right? Like that's the trick. There is no trick to overcoming fear. You just do it anyways.
We got Fanny Dunagan. She's the CEO and content strategist at Pathlinks LLC. She supports corporate professionals and business owners with their LinkedIn branding, content strategies, planning, and video content. So, Fanny, I want to know, why do you do branding and content strategy? Why do corporate professionals need that?
Well, I came from the corporate world.
Okay.
And I think for a very long time, I thought I would just follow the rules and do what I was told.
Oh, yeah.
And that was the system. That's how I grew up, especially as an Asian, right?
Wow.
And, but what I realized jumping into the entrepreneurial world is that we forget to share our voice. We forget to share our messages and we forget our truth along the way. And so I really want to encourage people to share their voices again. And I think everyone has something to say. Everyone has an important message. Everyone has something to educate, to inspire others. And so that's kind of the core of what I want corporate professionals to remember. Because nowadays, jobs don't last 10, 15 years.
I know, huh?
You have to be out there. You have to be building your network. You have to be sharing what you do, sharing advice, sharing inspiration. And so a big part of what I do is encouraging corporate professionals to do that and get out of our box.
Get out of their own little bubble.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, it totally makes sense. So in your video, I saw you had a video that says, we all want to be heard, but remain silent, right? We all want to be heard. We all want to be seen.
Yes.
But what do you think is keeping people quiet?
Fear.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Number one, fear.
Fear of what?
Of judgment, fear of disapproval, fear of saying the wrong thing, fear of ridicule, rejection, fear. And along this whole entrepreneurial journey and encouraging others to get on video, the fear actually never goes away. It's your relationship with fear.
Ooh.
Right? So it's all about having the fear. And I have a hashtag that I love to say, hashtag do it scared. Everything we do, whether we're going, your audience, whether you're going out into an interview, whether you're about to get on video or ask for a raise or ask for an introduction, we all experience fear, but do it anyways and have your heart be beating and pounding and then still do it, right? Like that's the trick. There is no trick to overcoming fear. You just do it anyways.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say, I think that the byproduct of that, though, then is authenticity, right? Because when you're doing it scared, there is no room for really that fakeness, right? Because you're on your toes, and I think that breeds authenticity. So,
can I share like a quick little story?
Please
I went
do.
to this women's summit, and one of the exercises we did is you pick out like kind of like a tarot card, but it's more like an inspiration card. And the one that I picked out of all the ones that I could have picked out, it said, do it even if your voice quivers.
Mm.
And so for all those job seekers out there, for people that are getting into the branding and creating space, it doesn't matter. Do it even if your voice quivers and you're shaking a little.
I remember the first time speaking at Frisco Connect with Foster.
Oh, yeah.
I remember. You remember the page? I had put out what I wanted to say, and it was like,
it's so hard to believe that, isn't it?
Like it was. I was just. Yeah. It was awful. It was really bad.
And it was only about 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if you hadn't done that, and if you hadn't gone through that hurdle, you all wouldn't be here right now.
My fear was different. Like I think people's fears are different. So I came from a sales background. I was in auto sales, and I crushed it in auto sales one-on-one. Like me and you, I'm going to sell you a car, right? Like I sold Mark a car. Yeah, I took him to the cleaners too. But I did. I sold Mark a car. Not a big deal, like one-on-one. But it was the public speaking. It was in front of a group on a stage. That was what was terrifying for me,
Mhm.
right? And I don't know what it is. Do you still worry about what other people think?
I do. And I still seek approval. But I think at the core of it, what I've discovered is we have to operate from love instead of fear. So if we operate from giving, like, what can I say today to this audience to serve them?
Okay.
Versus, oh my gosh, I'm going to say something wrong, or I'm going to,
All right.
Is that a three vote? Yep.
Operate
out of
hold
love.
on. What was that? Whoa.
Versus
That's
fear.
a hat trick.
What was that?
Oh, what is that?
What is
that? What is that?
Oh.
The golden
The
mine.
gold-
The
Okay.
golden
y'all
light cannon.
Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready for the?
Oh my God!
Whoa!
We got one.
We got like mist and
That's like a
everything.
gunshot.
It's a boy.
Is that gunpowder?
That was a gunshot.
Wow.
It's a
That
boy.
was
Wow.
cool.
It was blue.
It was
Wow.
blue. True
Okay,
blue.
guys. Did y'all see that online? I can't breathe right now. But
It's still smoky in
yeah,
here.
it's still smoking. We got people outside the studio looking in like, what just happened? Okay, so
y'all
that was our
rock.
golden mic moment. I told y'all I was going to do it, and it just went down.
That was awesome.
Okay, so I have a question, right? You were talking about operate with love, and you still seek approval and all this kind of stuff, right? From
Yes.
time to time, like you want
Yes.
people to like you, but you want to also give and bring value.
Yes.
So there's something I've been telling you, and I'm speaking it over you.
Oh my
and
gosh.
it's going to happen. I've already seen it, right? But I need the audience to back me up on this. Okay, for those of you that know Fanny Dunagan, in the chat, all right, I want you to put hashtag everybody
Loves Fanny.
Fanny. Let me explain why. Okay, because
Turn
every
beet
single
red.
person that I come across that meets this woman
Everyone.
loves Fanny.
Everyone.
And I told her, you need to name your show that, okay? Like, I've spoken that over you. Everybody loves
Yes,
Fanny.
you've said that before.
Like, look, you brought us cookies.
Shout out.
Yeah,
We
don't
got-
see
we
these
got- we
cookies.
got a
Who you
few.
know?
Cookies.
We all have to celebrate with cookies.
And we can't eat that.
Sure you can.
Oh, I can.
It's okay.
Oh, we
It's
got
okay.
Oh, you're going to eat.
Oh, I can eat it.
I just want you to see what the community is saying about you.
Oh my goodness. It is a mic drop moment. And Jeremy Stubbson, thank you for posting this because he put 1 John 4:18. There is no fear in love, but perfect love drives out fear. Exactly to your
And
point.
please send me that
Leadership.
message, Jeremy.
Yes.
I need to copy that down.
So we
Yes.
did just have a golden mic. We have glitter and all kinds of powder everywhere.
Confetti.
Yep, confetti everywhere.
I want to present the audience with a challenge.
Oh, yeah.
Challenge.
I want whoever has not done a video yet, if you do a video, I want you to share a life lesson, something that you overcame, something that you learned the hard way in your life. And what would that be? And then I want to challenge you to do a video on it and post it and tag all of us.
Ooh, I
and
like
we'll
that.
go and support you.
Okay, tell us about Delaware.
Yeah. So funny enough, I started in content creation and helping folks with branding. And then along the way, because I came from the corporate world way back and from the SAP world, IT, for those of you, SAP is a IT software. And so several of my colleagues reached out to me and asked me to help them with recruitment. And I said, well, I've never done recruitment. And they said, it doesn't matter. We want you because you know the SAP world and what it's like as a consultant. And so I have a lot of empathy and a lot of understanding of that world. And so I'm now supporting them half my time. And for those of you out there that are SAP consultants, we're always hiring. In fact, the market is really turning. A lot of our industries which we support is manufacturing and aerospace and defense, and things are picking up.
That's awesome because I know SAP consulting is also a very lucrative business, right?
I always say SAP has taken care of us because my husband's an SAP consultant. I've been in the SAP world. We met on an SAP project at Singapore Airlines. So our whole life has revolved around that.
You want to talk about somebody who's connected.
Yeah.
Like when we first met Fanny, she started doing her video interviews, or maybe you were already doing them. And I was like, man, there's a video from Fanny. Man, there's another video from Fanny. Man, there's another video from Fanny.
Yeah, that's
like
right.
She was just out there, like just, I mean, it was like every day you were interviewing somebody, it seemed like.
That was part of my hashtag job search stories.
And I also, Fanny Dunagan has a really cool YouTube channel.
Yes.
All right. Y'all
I'm trying to get more subscribers.
Yeah. All you got to do is go there, subscribe, ring the bell. You know, you get the notifications.
Yep.
And she teaches you a ton of stuff.
Yeah.
Right. And then go to our page too. While you're there, you're on YouTube anyway. You might as well go to our page.
Subscribe twice. Well, I mean, the whole job search stories series is on YouTube now. And every Monday I do a content tip of the week.
Ooh.
So you'll get that in there. And then I have my own show every Thursday where I interview different guests and content creators that create from heart. And all that is on my YouTube channel. Because it's hard to find on LinkedIn now. It's hard to find past episodes. So it's all on YouTube.
Yeah, got to have that channel.
Yeah.
Before we go, I have one more question for you. When did you find your voice? When did that happen?
Content creation is actually a journey of discovery. So I actually found my voice along the way. I first started with job search stories, and I just featured a variety of career resources like Foster and you guys and Jane Ryan and a whole bunch of folks. I didn't even know what I wanted to say. I just knew I wanted to help people. And then along the way, I found my voice. I found what was important to me. I found my messages, my core values. So just start, because once you start, you'll find yourself along the way. But I have a quick tip called the 8x4 tip when it comes to content creation. There's 8 types of LinkedIn content that you can create across 4 different purposes. Okay. So the 8, you ready? Everyone taking notes?
Oh, I am. Shoot.
Number 1,
Being over here.
comment. If you do nothing else, at least comment on other people's feeds. Number 2, share articles. If you're not ready to write your own, share stuff from different outlets and newspapers. Number 3, text posts. So just general text. If you're a writer, then do that. Number 4, image posts. Use a photo. I took a photo of you all when I was here, and I'm going to post it, right? Photo posts and image posts. Number 5, PDF posts. So you see all those kind of scrolling posts out there, right? Number 6, write a LinkedIn article. For those of you out there that like long form text and you like to write articles, write a LinkedIn article. Number 7, video, right?
Boom.
And number 8, live streaming, right?
Love
so those
the
are
live.
all the types of LinkedIn content you can create.
Wow.
Now combine that, pick the one that you're most comfortable with, pick that and start there. And then the 4 purposes of content. Number 1, educate. So share your tips, share your advice, share your HR advice, share your manufacturing advice, whatever your expertise is, share it in the form of tips and advice. So that way you're educating people. Number 2, inform them of upcoming events, inform them of when you're speaking, when you're presenting, when your show is on, right? Like you all. Number 3, inspire people. Speak from the heart, share your lessons. And finally, number 4, which Trevor just did, entertain, make people smile, do something fun and creative.
Well, I love that because I hope, right? I really, really, really hope.
Yeah.
Audience, let me know if we're hitting every 4 of those, right? We want to
You all do all
educate
4.
you. We want to inform you. We want to inspire you. We want to entertain you, all at the same time with one show.
All packaged into Who You Know.
That's what's up.
Yes.
So, Fanny, I got to tell you something. The golden mic.
We are going to have actually a special
you.
golden mic episode section
Shut
for
up.
watchers.
Wow.
So,
Thank you.
Thanks for listening to the Who You Know Show podcast. My name is Trevor Houston, and if you've enjoyed this episode, consider subscribing wherever you listen and leave us a positive review to help us keep the mics on in the studio. Until next week, that's the show. It's all about who you know.